Hello dear students, welcome back to your biology class, and as you all know that we are doing our chapter number 2, which is biological classification. In this chapter we have studied about kingdom Monera and kingdom Protista. So let's continue our chapter with the next topic, that is kingdom Fungi. The common mushrooms, toadstools and molds present on leftover bread all are examples of fungi. Fungi can be grown on everywhere, like in water, air, soil, plants and animals. Although there are some fungi like Petunia causes a disease, we trust in plants. Also, there are some fungi like Penicillium which provide us the antibiotics. With the exception of yeast, which are unicellular, fungi are filamentous. Their bodies consist of long, cylinder-like structures called hyphae. And the network of hyphae is known as mycelium. There are two types of hyphae. Some of them are continuous tubes filled with multinucleated cytoplasm, and these are called koinocytic hyphae, while the others have septa in their hyphae, and these are known as septate hyphae. Apart from hyphae, fungi are also distinguished with their feature of cell wall. Their cell wall is made up of chitin and polysaccharides. Most of the fungi are heterotrophic in nature and absorb soluble organic matter from dead substrates, and hence they are known as saprophytes. Which fungi depend on living plants and animals are called parasites. Some fungi can also live as symbionts for their mutual benefits. For example, a fungi associate with algae to form lichens, while if a fungi associate with the higher plants, it form mycorrhiza. Here, both of the conditions, lichens and mycorrhiza, these are done for mutual benefits. So, this process of mutual benefits is known as symbiosis. The fungi can reproduce vegetatively, asexually, as well as sexually. Fungi reproduce vegetatively through fragmentation, fission, and budding. The fungi can also reproduce asexually by the following means, like conidia, zoospores, and sporangiospores. They also reproduce sexually by the method of oospores, ascospores, and basidiospores. The various spores are produced in distinct structures called fruiting bodies. Now the steps which are involved in sexual cycle are plasmogamy, karyogamy, and the last one is meiosis. The first stage includes the fusion of protoplasm with motile or non-motile gametes, and this stage is known as plasmogamy. This happens when two haploid hyphae of compatible mating types come together and fuse. After plasmogamy, in the second stage karyogamy, two nuclei of different cells fuse, and this is known as karyogamy. In some fungi, the fusion of two haploid cells immediately result in diploid cells, or we can say 2N. While in some other fungi like ascomocytes and basidiomycetes, an intervening dikaryotic stage occurs. Such a condition is known as dikaryon, and this phase is called dikaryophase. Later, the parental nuclei fuse to form diploid cell. Now in the third stage, that is meiosis, the fungi form fruiting bodies in which reduction division occurs and form haploid spores. Now the fruiting bodies, mode of spore formation and morphology of mycelium form the basis for division of kingdom into various classes. So, kingdom fungi is divided into 4 categories: Phycomycetes, Ascomycetes, Basidiomycetes and Deuteriomycetes. Firstly, the member of Phycomycetes are found in aquatic habitat as well as on decaying wood in moist and damp places. Some common examples of Phycomycetes are Rhizopus, Mucor and Albugo.
Phycomycetes have aseptate and cenocytic mycelium. They reproduce asexually by zoospores in the case of motile gametes and by aplanospores in the case of non-motile gametes. On the other hand, sexual reproduction leads to the formation of zygospores after the fusion of gametes. The gametes may be either similar or dissimilar. Members of the Ascomycetes class are commonly known as sac fungi. For example, Aspergillus, Claviceps and Neurospora. They can be unicellular like yeast or multicellular like penicillium. They are saprophytic, decomposers, parasitic or coprophilous. That is, they grow on dung. Ascomycetes have branched and septate mycelium. They reproduce asexually by spores called conidia that are produced exogenously on the special mycelium called conidiophores. Sexually, they reproduce through spores called ascospores that are produced endogenously in sac-like asci. The asci, in turn, are arranged in fruiting bodies called ascocarps. Some members of Ascomycetes, like morels, are edible, while others like Neurospora are used in biochemical studies. Some common examples of Basidiomycetes are mushrooms, bracket fungi, and puffballs. They grow in soil, on logs, and inside plant bodies as parasites such as rust and smut. Like Ascomycetes, Basidiomycetes too have branched and septate mycelium. Vegetative reproduction by fragmentation is a common form of reproduction among Basidiomycetes. Sexual reproduction in Basidiomycetes takes place even in the absence of sex organs. In the plasmogamy stage, two somatic cells of different genotypes fuse to form a dikaryote. The dikaryotic mycelium gives rise to the fruiting body called the basidiocarp, on which basidia arise and produce basidiospores exogenously as a result of meiosis. The last class of fungi, Deuteromycetes, is known as imperfect fungi because we do not know enough about their life cycles. Only their asexual or vegetative phases are known. Deuteromycetes reproduce only through asexual spores known as conidia. They too have a septate and branched mycelium. They are saprophytes or parasites, while a large number of them are decomposers, which help in mineral cycling. Alternaria, Colletotrichum, and Trichoderma are examples of deuteromycetes. Therefore, members of kingdom fungi display a diverse set of characteristics.